Hi people, TS here, welcome back to Living Blessed TV. Just doing my preview of Arsenal's upcoming Premier League game against Everton. Of course, this game is away at Goodison Park. Of course, a win in this game, which is what we need, will put us back in that third place position. Of course, we did put ourselves into that position on Monday night, but then Spurs went ahead and beat Crystal Palace. And of course, you know, every game from now to the end of the season, like I've mentioned before, we've got to kind of treat it as like a cup final and go out there and get a result. And if we do that, you know, we will definitely have Champions League football next season. It'll be interesting to see what sort of side Emery goes with. Bearing in mind that we've got the Napoli game after this on Thursday evening. I feel that the team will probably be quite similar to the one that played on Monday night. I'll probably change something in there, which I'll get into when I do my starting 11. He spoke about the fitness of some players when I watched the press conference. You know, Ramsey's fine, he's training fine. Koscielny and Xhaka just come back to training, so it'll be interesting to see whether they're in the 18-man squad. Other than that, all other players are fine except for the ones that we know that, you know, have the long-term injuries, the likes of the Danny Welbecks, Rob Holdings, Hector Bellerins, etc. I'll do another video regarding Danny Welbeck because talks are that he might actually be offered a new contract, which would be, you know, which would be good for him. And, you know, if his fitness is, you know, is somewhat to get better when he comes back, it'll be very good for him because he was doing quite decent until he got injured for us. But yeah, that's all from me regarding the stuff Emery spoke about in his press conference and at the last few days. I'm going to get straight into my starting 11 for this game. In goal, pretty simple, but Leno. I presume we'll go with a back three for this game. Some people might say, why do you need to go with a back three playing away against Everton? They do have some players that can cause us some problems, you know. Calvert-Lewin, they tend to play with him as the one up top, so if we go with a three, we can nullify that one immediately. You know, they got the likes of Richarlison, Bernard, Walcott, and then these are all players that are capable of, you know, getting in on our back line, and of course if they take their chances, you know, potentially scoring and putting us on the back foot. So, you know, I do see us sticking with the three at the back. I think that the three at the back will be the same one that played against Newcastle, so that'll be Monreal, Sokratis and Mustafi. Ainsley Maitland-Niles has at the moment kind of secured that right wing back position for himself, and, you know, as long as he keeps up the good performances, I have no reason to take him out of that position. Left wing back's going to be Kolasinac. The midfield two, I think it's going to be the same midfield two we saw on Monday night of Ramsey and Guendouzi. And then on Monday night, we kind of played two attacking players behind the striker. For this game, I'm going to actually alternate it. I'm going to have Özil as the number 10 guy. We know what he does. I do expect him to have a good game in this one. I think he's going to have a good performance. I think he's going to either get a goal or get an assist. And then I'm going to go with the two main guys up front, Aubameyang and Lacazette. Now, of course, it can be beneficial sometimes to have one of them come off the bench. But for this game, I think that we need to put them on the back foot from the get-go. And I'll be going with the two of those guys to start. And, you know, I believe we will get a victory in this game. I don't think it'll be easy. But I think in the end, we'll actually see off a 3-1 victory. I think we'll be 1-1 for a bit. We'll get a second and then eventually get the third and kind of see off the game. Of course, I hope that is actually what happens and we don't draw or lose the game. But yeah, I'm pretty confident we'll get a victory in this game. Yeah, that's all from me in terms of the preview, you know, starting 11, how I see the game panning out. Of course, let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts on this. And of course, if you're new to the channel, subscribe and I'll catch you later.